Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games, and it is the greatest of them all, Gary Grigsby's War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. We hover over the what I imagine is the beautiful island of Java, namesake to my favorite controlled substance. Potentially the home of several species of birds of paradise, which I like to watch in nature programs as they dance about for a mate. But we've got, and also home to the brave Dutch warriors who are trying to see off the Japanese Imperial Army. Here we are. We have moved down from Oosthaven, which I noted last time. So Oosthaven's on Sumatra, another flavor of coffee I'm rather fond of. Uh, I'm fond of them all. Let's be honest. If it's a dark liquid, I pretty much like it. Oosthaven is called something different in Warplan Pacific. It's something Lampur. I'm gonna have to look at it next time. But we're gonna call it Oosthaven. If Gary Grigsby calls it Oosthaven, I call it Oosthaven. Okay, let's just be clear about that. We see all of the circles out of Oosthaven. That is because we have moved these torpedo bombers down here. We did that last time. Um, these torpedo bombers could, go a little for. Oh, they did go a little further away. We've just got one damage. So, I was sitting there thinking, well, gosh, I should get these out of here. Oh, I did. All right, that's excellent. So we had looked at Oosthaven. We looked kind of here on the northern part of Borneo. There's just not a whole lot to do here. I mean, we've got a base force. We've got a fighter group here, which I guess, we could have eventually get these guys out. I mean, these are pretty decent aircraft. They hold their own against the Japanese, the B-339Ds. We may get them out here very quickly, but it seems the Japanese have their eyes on Miri. Uh, that is the beauty that they want at this moment. They could be coming right behind that to Kuching. They could be coming to Jesselton. We are now getting this transport out of Jessel. Get out of there! Get out of there! The Neptuna, along with an AFD, the Childus, or is that the Childs? The Childs, maybe. I don't. I can't. It's a little bit blurry to me. I can't see it. Maybe that's just my eyesight. This has got a 2 anti-sub. That's why it was with it. Let's get them the heck out of there, which we did last time. We're already doing that. But the Japanese have taken Jalo, which was an interesting little development. Good for them. That's a smart thing to do. Kind of, takes this straight out of play a little bit, but we're gonna make a run for it. We're gonna try to buzz right down through there, so we'll see how that plays out. As you can see, we're only probably gonna be about to what is this? One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. After next turn, 2 pulses. We should be sitting about right there. Probably when I say sitting, let's not put the next word on ducks. I hope not. We shall see. Here, well, this is bold, isn't it? These guys, they tried to get up in here. They tried to get a little supply into Mindanao. I think that time is past. It was going to head back to Tarakan. I think I'll head it all the way down to Ballypoppin. Uh, and that's actually would be a good name of a dance club song. Ballypoppin. Let's put its home base there, and we'll set that right in there. In Ballypoppin. It had to run away. As you can see, we haven't talked a whole lot about this. Well, shoot, now I already fixed it, so now it's not going to tell you, but maybe you saw that when I had it up there earlier. If these task forces feel like they're too great of a risk, they will put the brakes on themselves. So we'll get this. Oh, gosh, does that make sense, or do we just take it all the way to Surubaya? I think, do we have enough endurance? Probably. I mean, these generally have a decent endurance. Now, they've used some of their fuel. Yeah, we can get down. Well, let's do that. There's no reason to stop at Ballypoppin. They got a full. Nope, they got an empty load. So they did get in there. Way to go, gents. They must have gotten in there and unloaded cargo because they've got nothing there. Fantastic. Now then, we have this destroyer that we're calling ASW Tarakan. Boy, it doesn't, we've run it to its limit on endurance. Can we get it out of here? Can we? Its home port is Surabaya. Can we go to Balikpapan first and then we'll pop down there? Yeah, that's a one-way trip. We'll have it refuel. If there's one thing we have at Ballypoppin, it is fuel. Let's go on here and look. Yeah, 23,000. Shit, let's get as much out of there as we can. The guns of Tarek, and this is where we were last time. Now I remember. We do have some fighters down here. We've got 4 of them. Probably time to get them out of here. They've got a max or an extended max range, not extended, max range of 18. That's how far you can hop them. Um, where would be the best place? I mean, probably Surabaya, to be honest with you, is the best place, but we're a little overstacked there. Now, some of those are hopping down the islands. So don't feel like we have no room left there because we will be moving some others. Ambon, why don't we take them to Ambon? Okay, I like that. We'll take them there first, at least, and then we'll kind of look around. All 4 of them were still healthy, and so they will be over at Ambon. We see them now running those nice circles around there. Don't come close to Ambon. We got 4 fighters up in the air. Um, Okay, now what? Well, we've got 7 ships in port at Tarakan. That's not good, but there are all these dang motorboats. I say dang, they're all right. We can't get too mad at them. Let's try to get them out of here to Ballypoppin because for risk of telling a terrible joke, I think things are about to get popping at Tarakan. So let's get out of here and head down this way. If we can get there, I think we can. Yeah, it's only 12 there, right? And now if we set the home base, and then I think we can jump across to Surabaya as well. If not, we can take them, I think, down to Makassar first and then across. But this works. This works, right? Okay, so they're out of port. Thank goodness. What else do we have here? We have a patrol plane that's up. I say a plane. There's 2, and one's in maintenance. Get that sucker fixed. All right. The reason I'm doing all this is them coming into Jalo is it's probably YOLO, right? I don't want to say YOLO. I sound like a teenager. Um, but the J's are wise with all you dang Europeans. So I don't know. But well, I don't know. Is this a Filipino island? I don't know if Filipinos say J's is wise. I just don't know. So, but with them coming here, they really start to threaten Tarkin. We can do some damage here at Tarkin. I always joke about the guns of Tarkin. That's just because every game I've ever played, they have just absolutely wrecked a Japanese task force coming in here to their port for a invasion, and they've really set them back. Usually, of course, now that I've said that it won't happen this time, you know how that goes. We've got our subs out here. Let's get on something. What do we have here? Ships sighted. Oh, okay, light cruiser. Then we have these are moving west. Okay, so they're probably either coming to Mindanao or to Tarakan. One of the two. I don't, where else would they be going? I guess they could come to Manado, maybe. We need to get this light bomber out of here. What do we got? 30? Okay. Means we can take it a very long ways if we want to. We could go to Kendari. We could go over to Tajilajap, which is now getting a little overstacked itself. It's because we've got every dang Dutch, aircraft in the game down here somewhere. Let's have them hop to Oosthaven. How about that? Let's get them out of here. I don't feel like they're going to do us any good out here at Monado. So off they go. Off they go. Let's see what kind of weird. Were they just doing a general one? No, they were doing 30 to 100. Hey, look at that. It's almost like we planned it. Holy cow. Okay, that looks perfect. I like your range there, your fan looking good. Okay, so we've looked at all this. I'm not going to look at the subs this time. Maybe we've got them very nicely placed, don't we? Just kind of right where you want them. Now, let's get this destroyer out of here. Okay, I'm glad I saw this. The DD Stewart needs to get the heck out as well. Let's clear the patrol zone. Let's set a home port of. Let's go. Let's just take this one down to Darwin. Why not? There's just not a whole lot that they're going to accomplish out here. This is Subtown now, right? I mean, there's just no reason to have these up here and just get them willfully destroyed. We've got light cruisers coming. I mean, they obviously have a lot more strength than a single destroyer. Now, I could maybe bring it. Maybe should I bring it that way? I feel like I should. I feel like I'm being lazy if I don't go give this a waypoint to go the other way. So let's give that a waypoint down to there. And hopefully when we see it, yeah, off you go. And here, right around the corner. I felt like if we go straight south, we may just run bump into these. That is not what you want to see. As you're just like, oh man, this is beautiful. We're almost off the coast of Monado. Whoa, hello. Here's two full Japanese task forces. Okay, so we're gonna go around here. Now we have a sub spotted here, but I would much rather they go around this way than try to run into some of this stuff. As you see, we've got our subs nicely positioned. They're the ones that are going to be doing the business out here. As we say in the submarine game, this guy did he get damaged? Yeah, okay. Okay, that is the S-36. That will be coming into Surabaya for some much needed repairs. That one got rocked about a bit. You see all of our sub activity up here off the Philippines, just on the hunt. We're just on the hunt. We got them out here as well. Gosh, I love the submarine game. This could be a game all in and of itself that goes to tell you how amazing this game is. That the submarine game is in this game. The greater game is probably more advanced than any other submarine game you'll ever play. Okay, so we got this bad boy heading down. Is the parrot heading there? Bali Poppin Surubaya. Yep, that's what we want. We've now got this destroyer out of here. I don't think we have any other surface craft about. Let's go look at Manila and make sure something's not in port there. Okay, we've just got some PT boats. Look, they're just going to go down. It's going to be a brave fight, I'm sure. But I'm, trying to get local minesweepers out of here, like the Bittern. Even though this man, has it put up a fight? Oh, it's completely on fire. Whoops. 21 on the fire. Whoa, it's billowing forth there. Okay, well, sorry about that, AM Bittern. I do believe yeah, going to Manila, try to get fixed. We'll see. We'll try to get it out if we can, but that doesn't seem promising to me. Uh, oh, look at all the planes we have at Cagayan. All right, we'll get up to the Philippines in a minute. I want to continue down here before I lose my train of thought. Now, you may say, no way that ever happens, Dojo. I'll be honest with you. Every once in a while, it could happen. Um, all right. So those are the guns of Tarkin, by the way, the Tarkin Coastal Gun Battalion. That just sounds fearsome. PT boats, local minesweeps, patrol. Okay, we'll keep that patrol going. Shit, I don't know. One more turn maybe, and then we'll have to come down here and get them out. We also looked at Samarinda last time. I don't really believe there's anything we need to do here. They're going to sit here. They're going to try to be a speed bump. As sad as that may sound, luckily they are Pixelmen. Bally poppin', we got a patrol out this way. It's kind of an interesting way to go patrol. I like that though, just in case the Japanese try to sneak down here past Ternate. And then we got a local mine. Oh, I'm sorry. Fighters. We got some fighters up here. All of three. Well, okay. It's of no threat of being invaded this turn or next, probably. So we'll just leave that there. We do have an infantry unit here. It's got 14 AV, and so, okay, that won't take long, but at least it's something. So they just don't get a free landing. And that's what you really kind of want to avoid. We've got, oh, wow. This Cebu unit, yeah, it's trying to get back up to Balikpapan. I think it got kind of ambushed by this Japanese sub, if I remember correctly. I think we lost a cargo ship, or maybe this is the cargo ship that we lost. Oh, no. Okay. This is with the Paul Jones. John Paul Jones. Okay. It's got 18 system damage. None of it major, though. It's got a little bit of fire coming out. Well, we're trying to get that down to Darwin, it seems. Is that smart? Probably not. Let's try to get that over to Surabaya, where I take all things in the Dutch East Indies. Okay, we're going to have that go over there. I don't know that it necessarily needs to get repaired. We may eventually just go ahead and send that to Darwin anyway, but let's give them a little bit of a breather and get them out of there. We've got, right, okay, so, oh, this is returning to port. So this is the S-39. It was the S-38 that's damaged. We also have the KX up here, which is a Dutch sub. Yeah, this is the one that was damaged, right? Nope, it's not that one. He's going back to replenish as well. Wow, everybody, it's party time at Surubaya. This is the guy. Okay, this is the guy. Cripple. They call. Wow. Well, you couldn't put that in a game anymore. This is called a cripple, and it is heading back to Surubaya, 39 and 65 on the float. It'll make it. It'll make it, assuming it doesn't get hit again. But it's going to be kind of slow going down here to get that to get those boys home. Bander Banjer Mason, sure. Banjer Mawson, probably. Okay, we've got this unit. It's where it's supposed to be, and a base force. So, we're just kind of trying to hold on there as best we can. I think we've covered everything up in this area, unless I'm just blindly missing something. What about the plane at Kuching? Oh, it's just the one fighter. We already transferred the rest out. Australians there. We've also got a Dutch fighter. We've got four there. We're going to hop you over to Oosthaven. What do you think about that? If I can. I think they should be able to go that far. Yeah. All right. Or, well, we could take them into Palembang as well. Let's do that. Let's take them into Palembang, and we'll have them run some cap over Palembang. All right. Um, what is that little ship that's hurt? Is that in port? No. It's the local minesweeper. It's got no endurance. Well, get it some fuel. Come on. This guy eventually will try to get over to Palembang, I do believe, as well, but no sense in doing that now. The Japanese are here. It's like knock, knock on the front door. There's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do at Miri. Brunei is just a base force. Jesselton, we've talked about. We're getting that out of there. The patrol plane, we could skip that out of there. It's got a long range, a very long range, as a matter of fact. Could that even get it down to Darwin, maybe? Or are we going to have to even buy this out? Is that Dutch? Hold on. Let's go back up here. That is a Catalina 1. It's British. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's um let's try to get that down to Darwin if we can. I don't know. Is that more than 56? Nah, it's not. Okay. We got it. We're down there. See you around. We are out of North Borneo for the most part. If we can just get that transport out of there, that would be great. Let's sit here on Darwin and see where did that patrol craft go? There it is. Hey, I even like, man, this is really working out this time. I kind of like that. It's a little over Ambon. We could take it like right this. Okay, I'm gonna change it. Let's change it just slightly. Starts at 0. Sure doesn't look like it starts at 0. Maybe 320 to 0. It's 4 planes. Nope, that's too much. Whoa, whoa. 340 to 20. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. It runs right off of Team War. Um, Okay, they can help us try to locate anything out in here. We got that straight up on naval search, right? Why is that only at 20%? Let's bump that up to 50% and see what we get. Ooh, yep, perfect. Runs from Kendari almost exactly to Sarong. So that works for me. Okay, I'm glad we got them out of there. I'm glad I went back. I guess I was in kind of a hurry when we ended last time. Um, Yeah, that all looks good. That all looks good. I don't think I would change anything there. Um, all right. Now what? Well, let's go up to the Philippines very quickly and just see what's cooking in the Philippines. Probably some very good spicy food, if I had to guess. Um, okay. They're in combat. They're moving, though. They're trying to get back to Kamanatawan. Gosh, I said that so good last time, or so well. So well last time. Cabanawatan. That's Batangas. Well, it's going back to a Japanese base. We can't have that. Let's try to skip it across here if we can to Lingayen. Wow, too bad. Good thing I noticed that. Lingayen, we'll try to go over this way, I guess. Although I think those Japanese units will be into that hex next time. Is he going there? Come on, man. Lingayen. There we go. Oh, not allowed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. Well, let's try to just see if it'll allow us. Okay. It's because we're completely cut off. So I guess we have to go into the next hex. Huh. Interesting. That's very Now, what's interesting also to me about that is it had already marched 30 miles, but we changed the targets. Shouldn't have that have stayed 30 miles? It's not like they moved their position at all. I don't know. I always find that strange. I think it's because it's an older game, but I wish that would stay 30 miles. Although now in this case, maybe I'm glad he's staying back here. But they're about to be in a crush. What do we got here? 23. Yeah, they're about to get squeezed in the Japanese vice, unfortunately. All right, Lingayen, what's happening? Lingayen, combat, Clark Field, and then we have one at target. They're all going to fall back to Clark Field, so we're just leaving that setting on there. Of course, no ships in port. We've got a base force out at Iba. That's mainly to just kind of keep them from landing right there. Although I don't see any advantage they have. I mean, they're on the island. Hell, they're next to Manila, so I'm not even sure why they would do that. We could probably get this out of Iba. Let's have it march down to Bataan here, or Clarkfield. Clarkfield's fine. We'll just have it march over there because Iba is now unimportant, really. I guess you could say they can land there and by attacking here get behind these guys, but we'll just drop back. If they do land here, we'll just drop these troops back. I mean, that makes sense. Um, Clark Field. All right. Well, the airfield's getting completely and totally chewed up. There is no port. Barely. Well, there is. There's a level two port, but it's got a zero future. It's nothing. They are chewing this up with air power, to be expected, always at Clark Field. Let's just make sure we have everybody at combat, defend, at target. Looks like we do. Um, Assault strength, 539. Okay. I like it. I like it. I mean, that's not an easy force to take, especially when oh gosh. Well, I'm glad we're dropping this base force back here. Why are these engineers? Ay, 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 ay. How many engineers do we have in here? Only 7. Well, crap. I feel like maybe they've been focusing on repairing the airfield. Uh, okay. Well, we've got that base force coming. I was hoping that was at a level 2. Well, actually, I was hoping it was almost at a level 3. Well, we're nowhere near that. Okay. The Far East USAAF Air Headquarters is sitting here under Brereton. Again, I mean, there's no way we can get any of this out, so it's just going to sit here. The headquarters shall reform, but everything else. Now, see, we do have engineers here, 12 of them, but they've got these big old bulldozers. So I don't know. Maybe they're out there doing roads or they're, working on the airfield or something. Be that as it may, we've got to get this built up as much as we can. It's almost too, well, maybe it is too late, but, level two, if it can get there, that'd be great. As of right now, we only have 5,800 tons of supply. I mean, we've got plenty of fuel, unfortunately, with nowhere to go, but we only have 5,800 tons of supply. That's what ends up killing you here eventually. You just don't have enough supply. Let's jump over to Manila. We've got a recon craft that we can skip out of here. So let's do that. All right. What is this? This is a Beach 18S. All right. Cool. Can we not get it out of here? Yeah, I guess not. You would have to buy it out. Okay, fine. I mean, we can jump it down a little further south. Let's go to Cebu with it. Okay, that's out of here. We've got these PT boats. I mean, they're all worth a point, right? Yeah, they got a victory value of 1. Um, okay. I mean, they don't have enough endurance to go anywhere. We could try to just, daisy chain them down the islands here. So, what is it, 438? So, I guess they could go, to like Panay and then on to. We might as well. I mean, they're not going to do any good here. So, let's go there. Can we go there? It's 15. We can only go 12. Okay, so they can't go to San Jose. Can they go to Busawanga? Or how about Puerto Princesa? Can you get there? Nope, that's 17. Wow, my distances were way off there. Okay, we'll go here and then we'll go to Puerto Princesa. We'll actually even make that their home base. Although I don't think that base has any fuel. Well, we better go look. Buasinga, do you have any fuel? Yeah, a little bit. Probably enough to get PT boats going. So we'll do that. We'll deny that to the Japanese, that 152 of fuel. And then we'll set the home to Puerto Princesa, which we actually need to go look at, to be honest. Okay, so they're out of here. Adios. Manila, doesn't look like it has a whole lot, but it's got two big divisions. It's got the 1st Filipino Army Division and the 71st Filipino Army. Look at all the fuel in here and the lack of supply. Ugh, just a killer. Because the Japanese now are going to end up with all of that fuel, and we don't have really enough supply to survive. It's very unfortunate. All right, here at Bataan, we've got some fighters that are, well, we've got one that's damaged. P-40E Warhawk. It should try to get to its parent. Let's hope we can get it out of here. Now, let's look at all of these aircraft because yep, 3 damaged, maintenance damage. The airfield's down to a 1, and that's why the Japanese keep bombing it. Now, this doesn't add up to, a massive number of aircraft. These are all the damaged and broken ones that came out of Manila and Clark Field, and it just doesn't look like we're going to be able to get them out, barring some kind of miracle. And, hey, I'm all for miracles, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. There's just, we just can't get them out. Um, okay, that's okay. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it, or am I? That'd be my most popular stream ever. You'd be like, "Oh my God, remember that guy Strategy Gaming Dojo? He's crying over his Air Force in the Philippines." No, no, that's not going to happen. We tried to get him out, we couldn't get him out. It happens. It's warfare. Batangas. Okay. What do we have here that we can try to get out? Nothing. 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 Yeah, these are the ones I just went through, right? Nothing. Okay, maybe I was crying. I couldn't see. My tears got in the way. This is that unit. Yeah, you can see the cross swords here. These 2 units actually. No, was it both? I'm not sure. But anyway, they just gotten a scrap out there with the Japanese that are moving north now very quickly up Luzon, the southern part of Luzon. They're falling back here to Batangas. Okay, I mean they're just getting bullied back here, right? So there's not a whole lot left to do in the Philippines. That is pretty much Japanese territory. Well, Luzon. We still have stuff down here. We'll go look at the rest of this in just a second. I did want to jump over here to Puerto Princesa. It's got 28. What is this? U.S. Navy. Oh, interesting. Okay, U.S. Navy. Can we get it out? Yeah, we can get it out. It's attached to the Asiatic fleet. Why don't we take it down first? We'll just take it through 28 hexes. Okay, let's go down here and see. How about maybe Ternate? Maybe Macassar? Can we get all the way to Macassar? That looks like more than, well, does it? More than 28? Can we get there? Nah, yeah. I mean, I said, nah, yeah, we can. Okay. So they fly out to Macassar. Cool. All right. They left one man behind. Hopefully, he can get out. We have some other PT boats here out of Iba. Let's try to get them while we can. This has got some fuel, so we'll go to Sandakan. All right. Um, we'll set their home port to, I don't know, Bali Papanen. Is that more than 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's pretty damn close. It's probably, it looks like 13 or 14. Well, it's 22 overall, but the first jump is 6, so it's 16 to get onto there. All right, we'll set its home at Tarakan, and then we'll just try to keep skipping them along to get them out of here. Okay, so it'll go there. There's actually fuel there, which was surprising to me at Sandakan. So they'll stop there and pick up a little fuel. It's some fuel the Japanese can't use, so we'll take it. Um, Okay, let's get back over here into the Philippines. What do we have down here near the Leyte Gulf? Not a lot of supply. That's why we were trying to get some supply ships up there. That did not work. This unit had a 36. I had a lot more than a 36 assault strength before. It's now kind of completely cut off. It's just here. What else can you say? We could go down here, maybe with the force. Does this have any supplies? No, it's got like 4. It's got a lot of resources. Holy cow, 7,300. Let's remember that the next time we play the game. I had no idea at Bebe. At Bebe. Um, huh. Well, I had like zero clue that Bebe had 7,300 in resources. You my Bebe? Um, what is this? Ilio? Okay, we've got aircraft here that we're also trying to skip out of here. These are actually in good order. 22 is the hex count. These are P-35s. All right, let's get them out of here. Transfer to base. And let's see. We've got Tay Tay and Bebe down there. What in the world is going on? Um, Oh, shoot. This is in the Far East command. I'm looking up here at the command. That's what it is. Okay, they're completely restricted, right? Well, we may take them down to not Devoe. We may as well get them up in the air for as long as we can if they're restricted. So that's restricted. That's restricted. No, this is not restricted. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of aircraft, a lot of Catalinas. Again, these have like a 76. We're going to take these all the way to Darwin. I'll just do this on the map. Um, so let's get out of here to Darwin. Okay. Now that's probably, I mean, gosh, that was covering a lot of territory. That's how we knew a lot of this stuff was going on out here. Now you see that, I think we want to square that up a little bit, don't we? We maybe even want to take this over to Port Moresby next time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump those over to Moresby next time. Remind me to do that because that would really give us an early warning sign if they're coming to Rabaul or otherwise. Okay, cool. Uh, Excellent. So we'll take them over to Port Moresby. I'm not even going to fix. I'm just going to leave that as is. Hey, maybe we'll, find a Japanese sub out here. Who knows? Um, these are all restricted. Okay. Well, let's jump them down here to Cagayan, I believe. Let's look at Cagayan. What's the deal, Cagayan? They have got 36 aviation support and 17. Wow, we can really fly a lot of cap over Cagayan. Okay, we're going to put them all down there then. Transfer to base. Oh, come on. Where is Cagayan? Can we not? Do they have to? No, that can't be right. They can jump down to Cagayan. Why wouldn't they be able to? They should be able to. Oh no, it's bad weather. Did you? Wow. Okay. Sure. Sure it is. Let's see if we can get these guys out though. They're float planes. They should be able to fly in bad weather. Or it being unreachable. Okay, so it's also telling us it may be unreachable. Um, oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? They are in Cagayan. My bad. My gosh, man. Um, Okay, I see why I did this now. I see. I'm trying to fly these into Cagayan to these other planes that happen to be the same planes in Cagayan. Uh, well, it's a big map, guys. It's a big map. Cut me some slack. For some reason, I had my mind still up here, I believe, on Batangas. Okay, cool. Can't get them out. Um, oh, no, I was looking at Ilio. Okay, see, now I'm doubly confused. These guys are locked, but they can go to Cagayan, right? Why can't they? There it is. Yeah, they can go down there. Gosh, sorry, losing my mind. Um, Transfer to Cagayan. All right, now it's working. I'm talking about my brain, not the game. Transfer to base, Cagayan. All right. Uh, Quite a lineup down there at Cagayan, right? Um, these patrol planes, 6 of them. I guess we just flipped them down here. Okay, we'll go get them next time. And just keep trying to move some of these south. Now you can see we've got a severe supply shortage here in Bacolod. And in Bacolod, we have this 36 strength, but I mean, it's just got no supply. And again, this is just what happens to you out in the Philippines. There's no way really to avoid it. Um, at Ilio, we have 23, 24. Well, these forces may be able to hold out, for a little while, but ultimately they just don't have the enough supply to make a real stand out here. It's too bad. You try to get in as much as you can. We do have a sub over here. What's the sub? Oh, it's just kind of circling in there. I like that. The Sea Raven. Woo, even a great name. That's coming out of Surabaya. Okay, excellent. We've also got this one over here. This is the sturgeon. And the sturgeon, again, Surabaya. We set all of our subs to Surabaya once Manila was almost taken. Well, once they landed in North Luzon, although a turn late. And as you may remember, we lost a couple of subs because of that. Let's look at Cebu. All right. Here is Cebu. Looks like those forces are where they need to be. We do have 6961 supply at Cebu. So it's too bad we don't have any ships in port at all. around here. And by that I mean like a little 2 point transfer or transport. Are there such things? Not really. Only in my dreams are there little 2 point transports that you can get something like that out. This is attached to Far East, so I do believe this one can get out. It can go 12. Okay, let's transfer it to a base far away from here. Well, 12 isn't very far is the problem. I guess we'll take that into Cagayan as well, right? Okay, we'll pop that into Cagayan and then see if we can get it anyplace else. I feel like maybe we should be able to hop um, down to Monado. No, you really have got to go through. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can get to Monado, and if we can get to Monado, we could then go to, I don't know, Kendari and then maybe down to like Bima or something. So maybe we can get these out of here. That'd be excellent. Now, these recon craft have a 16, so they've got enough to get out of here. As we continue the exodus, this is far east. It says restricted, but um, far east. Well, shoot. I don't know that we can get these out actually, but we're gonna take them to Cagayan so they at least have some fighter cover. Okay, can't. That's one that we left behind. This is also restricted to Far East. Wow, it's 12 planes, but these are just those Stearman 75Ms. It's not the end of the world losing those. We're not going to surrender immediately for losing that aircraft. Um, okay, so we got everything in the world going to Cagayan from a plane perspective, so we may as well go and look at it again. But before we do, let's go over here to Zamboanga. And in Zamboanga, we have 2 combat defend at target. Okay, excellent. And then come over here to Cotabato. Arigato, Mr. Kobabato. Uh, Okay, this is where he's supposed to be. He's got 18 assault strength. He's got very little supply. What's the supply over here at Zamboanga? 377. Yeah, yeah, you can see the problems. What do we have down here? 123 at Dad Jangus. I don't know why that one makes me giggle. Dad Jangus, okay. That's where you're supposed to be. At Davao or Devo, I've been calling it, but it's probably Davao if I had to guess. 20 assault strength. They have a little bit of supply. The Japanese have kind of been sitting here, like they sent the cargo ships over and they were like, oh, wait, where are the transports? Let's go, guys. But yeah, it's just sitting there. Malay Ballet. The Filipinos love those kind of names. Tete, Bebe, Malay, Bele. I don't know. What kind of party are we attending here? Um, okay, this unit is supposed to be up in Cagayan. Why are you not marching? Let's get you out of there. Let's get you up to defend Cagayan. Okay, done. Butuan. I have defended Butuan before, but we're not doing so this time. It does have 2652 supply though, but Cagayan's the one though. 4153. Even got some fuel in here. If we got really adventurous, we could try to do some kind of crazy maneuver to go get some of this out. But no, we're not that crazy. Now, if those were Australians, Stanley would be all over trying to get those out. Now, it could be only the seagulls we can take off the islands here. These are all restricted. We'll see how all of that works next time. Oh, while I was there, let's go look. Naval escort, 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 search, and we've got them all. Why are you not on any kind of patrol? Oh, he's on naval attack. Got it. Okay. Naval escort search ASW. Okay, that all looks good. That's a lot of aircraft sitting here at Cagayan. And aircraft eats fuel. or I'm sorry, aircraft eats supply. Strangely enough, in this game, that's just how the game's set up. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It seems odd, right, that aircraft takes supply. It's because there were two different teams of developers on this game, and the fuel was going to be for the naval. So the naval guys just did the fuel, and the air guys were like, "Well, what are we supposed to do? Let's just have it pull supply." That's just so that's how it works in this game. Once you understand it, you're like, oh, if I have planes there, I need supply there, not fuel. It, it's kind of jarring. Is jarring? I don't know if it's jarring, but it's confusing a bit at first. That's for sure. Okay, I think that's the Philippines, and I think I'm going to call this an episode. We went through Borneo, we went through the Philippines, and next time I do promise we will get to Java. I promised that right at the start, but then we got moving up here, and I was like, well, let's do the Philippines. We'll come down Java and Celebes next time as we continue our tour, the post-Christmas Boxing Day tour of this map and Gary Grigsby's War in the Pacific. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to start trying to at least record one a day here this week. So we get caught up a little bit since I was traveling there a couple weeks ago. And then Sunday, probably Sunday, we'll resolve the turn. I'm going to go all the way through this map this time and go over each unit essentially. We'll even pull the commander's report down and we'll look at the subs, make sure all of our subs are doing okay. We'll see what's damaged, see if there's anything else we need to move. But we got a lot more to look through, right? We've got all of Java, we've got all of the islands out here, Papua New Guinea, Port Moresby, we've got all of Australia. We've got all of New Zealand. We've got all of our Iron Curtain out here. So a lot of things still to take in. Now, if it starts to take a little too long, we may do the other half of the map after we resolve one turn. But after I found a few things this time around, I'm like, hey, I think we need to go look at the map. So that's what we're up to. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I enjoyed the chat on the live stream more, but we've got to start cranking out these episodes so I catch up to Sean. Right, Sean? Sean's he's ahead of me. He's ahead of me. And so we got to catch up. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Strategy Gaming Dojo out.